I've always said that travel broadens the...
I'm a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Revelio.
I'm famished.
Flipendo. Glacius. Flipendo. Bombarda. Potato. Stupid one.
The coward.
Flipendo. Glacius. Flipendo. Bombarda. Flipendo. Glacius. Defender. Revelio. Wonder if... No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Revelio.
Ryandale. It's south of the castle. I think the king...
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me. Petronius Totalis.
One there.
Petronius Totalis. Revelio. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me, I
Redrock's
wonder?
gonna be pleased with our progress. Who was on that car? Let me have with his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Confringo. I wonder where these pipes go. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis. Accio.
Centuries of injustice.
Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
Who is it?
What was that? Potato! Stupid! Flipendo!
No! If only Red Rock were here to
Flipendo! Glaciers! Bombarda!
have some green together. What?
Flipendo! Bombarda! Potato!
Stop it!
Flipendo! Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise. Revelio. These devices run on steam power. Confringo! Revelio. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does. Revelio.
One less shit.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind. Someone's here. This is where you will fail.
Flipendo! Glacius! Bombarda! Finger!
I won't rest until I'm suffering and it's hunger.
Potato! Stupefy!
I will make you pay.
Potato! Stupefy!
I won't rest.
Glacius! Finger! Flipendo! Bombarda!
What's going on out there? Who's out there?
Flipendo! Glacius! Defender! Revelio. Bombarda. I have to find a way to capture him. Revelio. Bombarda.
matter. We will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok. Come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time. You knew. You knew where it was.
Don't!
Are you alright?
I will never understand you, Lord Gok. So, Gollum, that witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you. It's a bit boring.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What do you have for sale?
Glad you were able to...
She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You made it. At least we're out of the classroom.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio! Revelio. Bombarda.
What is going on with them?
Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Lumos.
Lumos.
Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Repulso. Revelio. Accio.
is.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio. Accio.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Bombarda.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos! Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Accio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos! If we pull the rings
Lumos.
and match the runes, I suspect we'll find the moths.
Depulsor.
Another obstacle.
Revelio.
No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulsor.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Flipendo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Flipendo. Glacier. Defender. Confringo. Potato. Flipendo. Glaciers. Defender. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos. Huh. Lumos.
Accio. Depulso. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
You did it!
Revelio.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Flipendo. Glacius. Bombarda. Flipendo. Flipendo. Glacius. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more
Revelio.
beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Bombada. Revelio.
Given what creepers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
It's very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like staring, well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Revelio. How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible. I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger.
You're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I've heard that. Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. kidnapped!
Revelio. Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me, of all the nerve. Then I heard a plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. Hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hog's Head. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
it isn't the liberator of Horntail Hall. I don't know what they think I'll see around here.
I'm happy to see you all handsome now.
Rependo! Fringo! Glacier!
Shall we finish?
You will pay for your deed.
Rependo! Glaciers! Confringo!
You haven't got a prayer.
How delightful! Rependo! Confringo!
Petrificus!
Rependo! Glaciers!
Not so tough now, are ya?
Confringo!
You're going to regret that.
Rependo! Rependo! Protego! Confringo! Rependo! Glaciers! Defendo! Revelio. Revelio.